Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing something a little different that's not makeup or beauty related. I'm actually going to talk about my daily medications I take, not my breathing treatment medications, but just my usual like pills and antibiotics and things like that that I have to take on a daily basis. So if you would like to see that, then keep on watching. So if you didn't know, I have a lung disease called cystic fibrosis. I will put what everything means down below because if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that the way I describe things or try and make you understand what the hell I'm talking about never makes any sense because I just am not good at explaining things. So I will link everything, definitions, the actual medical terms down below, along with some other CF videos that I have made. I don't know what to talk about first. So I think what I'm going to talk about first is all my belly related medication that I have to take every day. If you didn't know, a lot of times with cystic fibrosis, a lot of belly issues also come into play because we do not absorb food properly, we do not get the nutrients properly from the food, we have a lot of constipation problems, or you have a lot of diarrhea problems. It's just, it is what it is. I'm honest. It is what it is. Every time I eat, I have to take a medication called Creon 20s. This is the bottle, and I take 6 of these every time I eat. So every time I eat something, basically anything that's very, very fattening, high calorie, I have to take enzymes because I do not digest food. But this is what it looks like. It's so little. Well, they're big to some people, but to take 6 of these basically every time I eat is a lot. It's a lot of pill to swallow, pun intended. So the next medication I take is omeprazole, and this is a knockoff Prilosec. Prilosec is a heartburn medication. If someone with cystic fibrosis has terrible, terrible heartburn, it will actually lower our lung function. So we have to take some sort of heartburn medication to prevent that from happening, and this is the pill. And like I said, this is the generic version, just like a Prilosec, but it's called omeprazole, so I do take one of those every day. The next pill I take actually by myself because I really feel like it works and helps my stomach out a lot, and it is Culturelle. And I like to buy the extra strength because I have bought generic, I have bought just the regular Culturelle, but I actually feel a difference when I take the extra strength Culturelle. So I do take one of these every day just to help with digestion, diarrhea, gas, bloating, digestive issues in general. And it also helps with your immune system. So that's another reason I like to take these. 80% of your immune system happens to be in your stomach. So if your stomach isn't doing very well, you probably just feel like crap all over. So anything that's gonna help balance my stomach out and make things better, I'm gonna take. And lastly is a lovely stool softener. Oh yes, a lovely stool softener. So for those who aren't like my immediate or close friends, because I'm pretty sure all of them know this, but I have had a blockage now. So nice to talk about. I have had a blockage since April, and it actually had admitted me into the hospital this past August. If we do not get the appropriate amount of hydration, obviously whatever's down there is not gonna get to go through properly. So blockages, obstructions, constipation is typically a normal thing for those who have cystic fibrosis. So these I started taking in August, and it's just a generic from my grocery store, and it is a laxative, but it is also a stimulant. It's lovely. So the last belly related medication that I take daily is Miralax. This is another This is another generic prescribed medication. It's just like Miralax. It's the same thing. And I actually put 2 scoops of this in my coffee every day. I mean, every day. So it just helps keep things moving. keep things chugging along, you know what I'm saying? This is finally what my doctors and I figured out what works for me, because there is nothing worse than being in that amount of pain. If anybody has gone through being completely blocked or obstructed, the pain is just horrible, horrible. So anything I can take to help keep things on a more normal path, I'm gonna do. Another medication that I take every day is called Montecast. I'm horrible at pronouncing things, but yeah, it's basically Singular. So Singular is a allergy medication, and this basically just helps keep my allergies down and prevent asthma attacks. This is what the pill actually looks like. It's just a small little yellow pill. But if you've heard of Singular, it's the same thing. But I have a very small asthmatic related, I guess, symptoms. So I don't go into like full-blown asthma attacks or anything like that, but this just keeps everything, me breathing easier, and anybody with a lung disease needs a little bit of that. So that helps keep the allergies at bay and helps, I'm filming! Another pill I take is Azithromycin. This is technically an antibiotic. The doctors have found that taking this every day, because Azithromycin can be taken for so many different medical problems, but for those with CF, it keeps the airways open because we tend to have constricted airways. So this keeps the swelling, I guess the word, of the airways open, and again, for us to breathe better. So it's just this little white pill, no big deal, but yeah, I take this once a day, every day. Because I am on so many antibiotics, I can't believe I'm talking about this either. Not only am I on, say, like the azithromycin as an antibiotic, but I am on an inhaled antibiotic every month. Like I'm on one kind for 1 month and then a different kind the next month, and I go back and forth between the two every other month. So because of that, I do take an AZO Yeast Plus just to be safe, because those who have ever had a yeast infection, let's just keep it real, it is not good, okay? It is miserable. So I like to take one of these every day just to keep things from coming on, you know what I'm saying? And the last 3 pills that I take every day are just vitamins. So I am prescribed, these vitamins are called DEKAs, D-E-K-A. Can you spell? They're called DEKAs because those with CF, it's hard for us to absorb any amount of vitamins and nutrients from our food, so we have to get them through supplements as well. So a lot of the times the D, E, K, and S are very low in our blood when we get our blood drawn to see how our vitamin levels are. So that helps to give us a boost with our DEK and A. The next 2 things I choose to take, I've went over it with my doctors and they agree, just because, like I said, a lot of the vitamins in my blood testing is low. So I just take a woman's vitamin. This is Century, just a multivitamin. So it has all the normal stuff in it that you would think, just to make sure I'm getting enough of the vitamins that I'm supposed to get on the daily. And then lastly, especially in the fall and winter, because everybody is sick, I actually take vitamin C. This is 1,000 milligrams, and I take this once a day. This also helps boost my immune system. So again, anything that's gonna help me not to get sick or feel better, I'm gonna take. So that is all my daily medications. This is what works for me. It's not gonna work for everybody. It might be a little over the top for some, but the fact that my doctors agree with everything, that's all that matters. So yeah, again, this is not medication involving my treatment stuff. I think that's gonna be another video just to show you what I do with my treatments every day. This might be a lot to some people, and this might be nothing compared to other of my sisters and fibros out there. But if you kind of have similar medications that you take, if they work for you, if they don't work for you, if you've tried them, if you have any questions, please comment below. or message me on Instagram or Snapchat, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So this is it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.